Om Namah Shivaya. Hello everyone. Today is the real day one of the journey from Delhi. We had to get up very early in the morning at about 4 o'clock. It was so difficult to get up so early. We had to hand over our bags to the luggage committee. The last minute realization really puts you into a quite a spin. You realize that you are not catered for any spare jute bags. Suddenly the nylon rope is not sufficient. There is no spare nylon rope at all. You forgot everything at your home. And it's not a simple task to tie up the bag because you really do not know how to tie those special knots which can keep the bag tied in spite of moving around. You suddenly remember that you forgot so many things at home. It was full of tension, but sometimes it was hilarious. Somehow we have managed to hand over a luggage to the luggage committee, which was already loading the luggage in the luggage truck. A Havan and Puja was performed by all the yatris for a safe journey. Two buses were already waiting for us for the journey. Here, Mr. Khanpal of KMVN, that is Kumaon Mandal Vikas Nigam, joined us. From now on, the two LOs and the representative of KMVN were constantly with us throughout the journey. The families of yatris who are from in and around Delhi have come to send us off. The volunteers from Ghaziabad and Delhi were there to meet us and bid farewell. Thanks to the people of Ghaziabad and Kumaon Vikas Nigam, the journey from now on was a constant celebration. Akhil Bharatiya Kailash Mansarovar Samiti, Ghaziabad, has organized a huge function at Hotel Westview Model Town, Ghaziabad. We were provided with breakfast and also lots of items like t-shirts, caps, etc. for our journey. The people of Ghaziabad made us really feel important, proud, and also humble. It was a very nice feeling to see all those people welcoming us and wishing us all the best for the journey.
జటాకటాహ సంభ్రమ భ్రమన్నిలింపనిర్ఝరి విలోల వీచి వల్లరి విరాజమానమూర్ధని ధగద్ధగద్ధగజ్వలల్లలాట పట్ట పావకి కిశోర చంద్రశేఖరే రతి ప్రతిక్షణం మమ హర.
At Katgodam, the Kumaon Mandal Vikas Nigam organized a colorful and cultural welcome for us. We were served with some delicious and heavy lunch with lots of local dishes.
Om Shivoham, Om Shivoham, Rudranamam Bhajeham. Om Shivoham, Om Shivoham, Rudranamam Bhajeham. Veerabhadraya Agninetraya Ghora Samharaha Saga.
The first of many contingencies and emergencies have started to happen. Our bus broke down when we were en route to Almora. However, it could be repaired and then we continued. We saw a few places of worship en route and we reached Almora at around 7 in the evening.
Om Shivoham, Om Shivoham, Rudranamam Bhajeham. Om Shivoham, Om Shivoham, Rudranamam Bhajeham. Veerabhadraya Agninetraya Ghora Samharaha Sakala Lokaya Sarvabhutaya Satya Sakshatkara. Om Shivoham, Om Shivoham, Rudranamam Bhajeham, Bhajeham. Hara 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 Mahadev.
नमस्सोमाय च रुद्राय च नमस्ताम्राय च रुणय च नमश्चण्डाय च पशुपतये च नममुग्राय च भीमाय च नमो हट्रे वधाय च धूरे वधाय च नमो हन्त्रे च हनीयसे च नमो वृक्षेभ्यो हरिकेशेभ्यो नमस्ताराय नमः शम्भवे च मयोभवे च नमः शङ्कराय च मयस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवधराय च
अंड ब्रह्मांड कोटि अखिल परिपालना पूरणा जगत् कारणा सत्य देव देव प्रिया वेद वेदार्थ सारा यज्ञ यज्ञोमया निश्चला दुष्ट निग्रह सप्तलोक संरक्षणा सोम सूर्य अग्निलोचना श्वेत ऋषभ वाहना शूलपाणि भुजंग भूषण.
Om Namah Shivaya. Hey guys, this is day 2 of Kailash Manasarovar Yatra, Almora to Pithoragarh. It has hardly been 2 days and already our yatra seems to be going off the track. Yesterday evening, we got so many confusing reports from so many confusing sources. Some say that the first batch, which is ahead of us, got very badly stuck up ahead of Dharchula. The reason being attributed are many. Bad weather, the roads not being in good condition, people underestimating the terrain and overestimating their own capability and not hiring porters and ponies, landslides, etc., etc., etc. The truth is not known to anyone what is happening ahead. Everyone is talking whatever little they know about. Everyone is an expert with their own opinions. There is total confusion in the atmosphere. Our two LOs are kind enough to tell the Yatris not to panic. They also told the people that they will keep them informed about the correct news as and when they themselves receive it. But one thing is certain, Our destination today was supposed to be Dharchula. That has now been cancelled, and we were told to go to Pithoragarh and wait there for further orders. There are also talks of this yatra getting cancelled or maybe even getting diverted towards the Nathula Pass. The LOs have clearly told us that it is only after reaching Pithoragarh and after having discussions with the district officials and the state government officials that we will be clear about our future course of action. We had early breakfast at Almora and started for Pithoragarh. We visited Chitai Mata temple en route. This is a very interesting temple. People with specific wishes write their wishes on anything from a simple paper to a proper affidavit and paste it on the walls of this temple. People whose wishes are fulfilled, or even out of sheer gratitude and bhakti, bring bells of all sizes and hang them in this temple. The colorful temple is a beautiful sight. reached Pithoragarh by afternoon. We were welcomed by a fantastic cultural show organized by the Kumaon Mandal Vikas Nigam. Accommodation as usual is comfortable. The Yatris soon after settling down rushed to the Pithoragarh town to do whatever shopping they have to do. The LOs immediately after reaching Pithoragarh rushed to the district administration office to have conference with the district collector and various other state government officials to discuss about the future of our yatra. The good news about our yatra came to us in the evening. We were told that we will be airlifted in the Indian Air Force helicopters from Pithoragarh directly to Gunji. This would reduce 2 days of trekking through a very harsh terrain. In fact, these 2 days were supposed to be the most difficult part of the entire Kailash Manasarovar Yatra. We were all very happy. The luggage restrictions came into effect from Pithoragarh. Our luggage was weighed in the evening and a proper list was made. We were all allowed to leave back any unwanted luggage at Pithoragarh since we had to come back to Pithoragarh on our way back. We were told that we can collect the luggage on our way back. Om Namah Shivaya. Hello everyone. Pithoragarh to Gunji. Today morning, we were all very happy. Ours will be the first batch to be airlifted from Pithoragarh to Gunji. Everyone is in a very high spirits and generally very mighty happy. We had early breakfast and we moved to the Pithoragarh airport where the Indian Air Force helicopters were waiting for us.
ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदं मोक्षदं तस्मादोंकाराय नमो नमः ओंकारबिन्दु संयुक्तं नित्यं ध्यायन्ति योगिनः कामदं मोक्षदं तस्मादोंकाराय नमो नमः ओंकाराय नमो नमः. यकाराय नमो नमः यकाराय नमो नमः. ओ यः क्षीरां बुद्धिमन्थनोद्भव महाहाला.
The Indian Air Force personnel started guiding us for the procedures to board the helicopters. They separated us into various groups and started checking our luggage. As soon as they cleared us, the first group boarded 2 helicopters along with their luggage. The helicopters took about 45 minutes to drop them and come back. The second group soon followed. The 2 helicopters did a total of 4 trips and the entire batch was in Gunji by the afternoon. Generally, this entire route should have taken us 2 days of difficult trekking through mountainous region.
शिव शिवेति 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 वा भव भवेति 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 वा हर हरेति 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 वा भज नमः शिवमेव निरन्तरं भज नमः शिवमेव निरन्तरम्.
त्रिदलं त्रिगुणाकारं त्रिनेत्रं च त्रियायुधं त्रिजन्म पापसंहारम् एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम्. त्रिशाखैः बिल्वपत्रैश्च अच्छिद्रैः कोमलैः शुभैः तव पूजां करिष्यामि एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम्. कोटिकन्या महादानं तिलपर्वतकोटयः काञ्चनं शैलदानेन एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् काशीक्षेत्रनिवासं च कालभैरवदर्शनौ प्रयागे माधवं दृष्ट्वा एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् इन्दुवारे व्रतं स्थित्वा निराहारो महेश्वर नक्तं भविष्यामि देवेश एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् रामलिङ्गप्रतिष्ठा च वैवाहिककृतं तथा तटाकादि च सन्तानम् एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् अखण्डबिल्वपत्रं च आयुतं शिवपूजनं कृतं नाम सहस्रेण एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् उमया सह देवेश नन्दिवाहनमेव च भस्मलेपन सर्वाङ्गम् एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम्.
The first thing you realize in Gunji is how beautiful this place is and how pleasantly cold the climate is. Gunji is at a height of 3,200 meters or 10,498 feet. We soon realized that we are breathing pretty hard. Even a few steps with some luggage will cause you to take some deep breaths. Very soon we realized why they insisted so much on the pulmonary function test at Delhi. There are always two sides to a coin. We were very happy that we have been airlifted from Pithoragarh to Gunji, but landing directly in a high altitude area without proper acclimatization has its own drawbacks. By the evening today, more than 7 to 10 persons fell ill. The medical problems were anything from mild headaches to severe headaches to vomitings to loose motions and even constipation in the next few days. Some people found it very difficult to sleep in the night. Some people found it very difficult to even eat their food. The reality and the difficulty of Kailash Manasarovar Yatra started to dawn on the people. Here at Gunji, many of the Yatris realized that their warm clothing is actually not sufficient. They do not have torches, they do not have the required medication, and in some cases, some of them were just not prepared for a complicated yatra like this. Fortunately, the local markets of Gunji did have some shops from where the warm clothing could be purchased. However, there is no way one could purchase any medication here or things like torches here. Here a word about the beautiful people of Kumaon. Hats off to these local people. They could have charged us anything they wanted for the warm clothing to be procured from those stores. But these people are really good people. The warm clothing that was procured by a lot of people was affordable and in fact cheaper than what it was in some other places like Pithoragarh or even Delhi. And at least the local population throughout our stay there never cheated us, never misquoted the prices. Of course there was a lot of bargaining involved, but never ever one had a reason to blame them for anything.
सर्वाङ्गम् एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् सालग्रामेषु विप्राणां तटाकं दशकूपयो यज्ञकोटिसहस्रस्य एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् दन्तिकोटिसहस्रेषु अश्वमेधशतक्रतौ कोटिकन्या महादानम् एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् बिल्वानां दर्शनं पुण्यं स्पर्शनं पापनाशनम् अघोरपापसंहारम् एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् सहस्रवेदपाठेषु ब्रह्मस्थापनमुच्यते.
The accommodation here is on sharing basis. From now on, most of the accommodation on the Indian side and some places in the Chinese side also will be on sharing basis. Each room can accommodate anything from 6 to 12 personnel. Now here the problems of the accommodation allotment committee becomes multifolded. The easiest way is to say that okay, the ladies will stay separately and the gents will stay separately. But however, we found that this equation may not really work out. Generally, when a husband and wife packs their bags, invariably there will be certain common things which they will be using in those bags. And there is no reason to separate husband and wives, especially in complicated journeys like this. 2 or 3 families can share the room together, accommodating 1 or more single persons along with them. The bathrooms, etc. are all common bathrooms. Hot water is provided centrally in a huge patila which is being heated up by wooden logs. Now if you want hot water, you have to go start your own fire and let the water in the patila get heated up. If you take out 1 bucket for bathing, you have to have the courtesy to go and fill up another bucket and put it into the patila so that people next to you can have hot water bath. If you use a common toilet, you have to have the discipline to at least clean it up with 1 more bucket of water. It is here in Gunji that you realize the importance of discipline and these subtle rules to be followed in common community living. Here you also find that you require as much help as the other person requires from you. It is from here on that the close bonding develops between the various yatris.
एकव्रतकोटीनां एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् अन्नदानसहस्रेषु सहस्रोपनयनं तथा अनेकजन्मपापानि एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् बिल्वाष्टकमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम्.
The best way to get acclimatized quickly is to be a little active in this place. In the evening, after settling down, we all went for a long walk. We soon realized how difficult it is to walk in a terrain like this. Slowly and slowly, our bodies and our minds started to get ready for what lies ahead. From here on, your Indian SIM cards will not work because of no network connectivity. It's quite shameful to see that the Nepalese SIM cards work perfectly well with a very good network coverage. Gunji accommodation has got a BSNL STD booth, but unfortunately it is either out of order or there is too much of rush or the availability of the network is only during very limited timings. But the good news is, if you walk to the nearest shop in Gunji village, the STD facility is available throughout the day and night with the Nepalese network. A word here, you will find the personnel of Kumaon Mandal Vikas Nigam and the local people who have been employed to look after you, to provide you with your meals and other comforts. You will find that they are such hard-working people. Most of the time your heart goes to them. They selflessly do their job and they ensure that you are happy at all times, even in such difficult terrain.
एकव्रतकोटीनां एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् अन्नदानसहस्रेषु सहस्रोपनयनं तथा अनेकजन्मपापानि एकबिल्वं शिवार्पणम् बिल्वाष्टकमिदं पुण्यं यः पठेत् शिवसन्निधौ शिवलोकमवाप्नोति.